kura nipa kanti no mo politics enti ye mani pangu esa mo yere no kura kwa wo abrochire e mo brofo ha ya na ji yan yo na nipa na ka no kura mo so waka bone onko tena fie na emre ye ni nkaso nti de ode aye no e bia wo de kura be chan ne de no ate
ma no firi hene bae
mi firi bo shan
wa na do ho bae na be firi
mia makoma na mo se me famra na no kura na papa na kanti no wa ye sa mo so onko tena fie ana ya ahwe ya mi ko minim de be ye me e wo kwam na me be chia bi no mo ka
no be ya frɛ se cancer afu ya ma ba be se be busumi mielu be nya do kwatampo mo hwɛ me ele se ye ba ye se mo kosraki ya betena wo saa be nya do kwatampo mo hwɛ afi ye se ye nkofie ni se ye de awra huo ni su ya ye de kofie ade ne ba se wu akama ya hwɛ ma wu ya memela ne be be so ya sa hwɛ se be sa mera na wo twɛ se ne da be bedu na wo twɛ se me wu na me kwa na me ba
ti abusuan hwɛ sa brin so hanom so ayarefo ni bi e be gya hwɛ no bi na titi nua ya se ebi nso na te share ya se wa ha yi all because adokota fu ni ho
me ba twa me de me be ne ba da bi o mo se ye nkofie o man san ma ye date bi aba ya mama ye number say ye mfre
obande na ye no
me ba twa ye sickle cell patient nya ye nkwapimfo nyina mama mo kofie o mo kra do mo kofie na papa na tie wa ha no be ka chese ye nso me je card na ye nko ukwaje na wo kofie ni ama number say ya afre week time ne frɛ da bi minti me va ne nko ni e ba hospital ji se he ya nti no ye de ye be twen
say ne crisis banso we
crisis bad the only thing I we ye betimi aye ne say wo aduro ha na wo de ama no ni aduro na wo painkillers na wo de ama
Gaska ya deba ansa na dura be twera ma mi ma duro ba ko bi ameto bosumi mienu 14 million bosumi mienu de 14 million e na meto sa duro ansa na se wanya bi woji ha de ye di ma oji no wanya ni na wase akoto aka ho na obetu ya ka sika aba me ba ya se date ye di ma me se na otwe mi ansa me nsan mera se ukunu ni bi na wo ma ni bi a di adwuma ba na wo ya to sa no we nyina san ya tu ya ka sika
ya te se ya twen eye CEO Komfo asan se wa keka nsemi anaso wa pam your patients or mobaha no kwen ma kind letter na CEO ne de buy and ma kind the health ministry at the buy blame the ministry I'll blame the health ministry because Komfo Anokye no problems no ho dada sa problems say baby anipa beda ne ade ni e ho dada.
So there is a heavy strike going on in the Komfo Anokye Teaching Hospital, which is located in Kumasi, due to the health minister's declaration of suspending the chief executive of the Komfo Anokye Teaching Hospital. And due to this, the doctors in the hospital has decided to go on strike. They have decided not to attend to any patients until the chief executive officer's suspension has been called off. So what really caused this suspension? The chief executive officer and some of the hospital management, sat down and thought of it that there are not enough beds in the emergency wards. So if in case there is an emergency in the hospital, they won't be able to attend to any patient at that moment. So they've declared that if there is any emergency cases, they shouldn't bring it to the Komfo Anokye Teaching Hospital. Those cases should be taken to a different hospital. So meaning they won't be attending to any patient that brings any emergency cases to the hospital. All because there are no enough beds in the hospital or no enough equipment in the hospital to attend to those patients. So after this declaration came out from the chief executive officer of the Komfo Anokye Teaching Hospital, the health minister brought out a release that the president has stated that no matter the emergency they have in the hospital, no patient should be thrown out of the hospital. They should attend to every patient, no matter the sickness. Whether they are going to hang them on the ceiling, they are going to sit them down, they're going to put them on the floor, they should attend to those patients. Due to an incident that occurred to a sick patient called Charles Amisa, he was thrown out. He was asked to go home because there wasn't enough bed to attend to him, and that young man, died. So the health minister declared that the chief executive officer should be suspended indefinitely, and the PRO too. They have been suspended indefinitely, and until further notice. They are still undergoing investigations. So after these investigations are being done, the CEO of the Komfo Anokye Teaching Hospital shouldn't actually come to the hospital. And people share their own thoughts about this case, and even Pastor Oduro Mensa also, shared his own thoughts about this happening in the Komfo Anokye Teaching Hospital. What do you also think? Do you really think the health minister's declaration was a bit harsh, or the chief executive officers in the Komfo Anokye Teaching Hospital's declaration was also harsh? Should you call off? Should you strike because isn't enough beds? Yes, if there isn't enough beds, the ministers are supposed to, take care of those situations so that every patient can be attended to. And because of these situations, the doctors have decided to go on strike until the chief executives, the chief executive suspension is being called off. So all the patients that came to the hospital that day were sent home. Some are pregnant, with some cases are even critical. They were asked to go home because there isn't enough beds to attend to them, or they are actually on strike. So they've given them different dates to come to the hospital. And the question here is, so what if something bad happens? Something like Charles Amise's case happens again? Well, investigations are still going on, and I would like us to watch Chief Pastor Oduro's thoughts about the chief executive officers declaration of going on strike if beds are not provided.
Has suspended a health officer and other officers say yam pene sadia ye cost strike, sack them, sack them. My cartel na me say Abai hospital Crawford business abeura Abai hospital eno asi eduma koso yere ho yiwomedi o person ka kire me say omo so omo nya eduma because of this young man no o person ka kire me say wo mbetimi akwa America ko kesan kwasia keka. Can you do that? Why? Can you even take it to Leicester, Nyaho, or Urake? Can you? You don't bring your nonsense. They will fire you. And when they fire you, end of story. And no. And tonight, by Pastor Rich, that ICU, there was a particular medication, Mr. Uzo and Zahad Farmer. God bless you forever. Yenya drone be or drone from outside the country. Brought the medication, gave it to dispatch. And then when the medication came, he told me, don't give all of them to them. Or show me how to do it. One day, and then they said, "Omu here drone be." And I'm say, "A drone they say when him say who are they?" Oh, say, but you will be what has some more first camera. Better be a drone will be need the whole Ghana no when you be. Now me say pharmacy then also in your pharmacy be ICU. Maybe a drugstore or ICU. Maybe a drugstore or ICU. Now you be a diawaba begina or so man and call. You are not serious people. I'm telling you, honorable minister, if I will not see form and do your job. I don't know why these ministers are behaving like pastors. They don't want to offend anybody. They don't want to, they are, massa. Stop it. That is not leadership. Leadership has the power to fire and hire. Leadership must be able to be firm and strong. That is leadership. Leadership must sack people. If leadership can't do that, it is no leadership. It's supervision. Sector minister suspend you.
So this is Sam Studios channel. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe, follow, and like, comment. If anything new pops up, you'll be the first to be notified. Bye.